Hey, how's it going everybody? In this video, we're gonna learn how to add buttons to our web page. So let's get started. And if you wouldn't mind, please help me out by smashing the like and subscribe button. In real life, when we press a button, it does a function. And in HTML, it's pretty much the same. So today we'll be pressing our first button in our HTML document with CodeDude. So at first, we have to learn about a tag which is used to add buttons to our web page. So this is the button tag, and to add our button tag we can add an angle bracket and write button inside it and close it with another angle bracket. And check that out, in our web page we have a really teeny tiny button inside it. And to add some text inside our button, we can come inside our button tag and write something. Let's say we want to write click me. And here we go, now we have a button that says click me. So usually these buttons are programmed using backend languages such as JavaScript and PHP. But I'm gonna show you a way that you can use to program with only HTML. So we can set up a function that if we click this button, it's gonna take us to another web page. So to do that, we can add an A tag, which is also known as the anchor tag, and we can drag our button tag inside our A tag. And here we have a href attribute, and inside we can set the URL of the web page we wanna go to. So to keep things simple, let's go to Google. There we go, and to make things look better, we can separate this text into different lines. So this is looking much better. And now the moment of truth. If we click this button, it's gonna take us to Google. So we can also do a couple of fun things with our button. So let's go back to our web page and add another button tag. And inside we can write some text. Let's say we wanna write code dude. So we can make a button unclickable. So to do that, we can come to our first tag, then add an attribute which is called the disabled attribute. So we can click this. And look at that, now we can no more click this button and it's somewhat faded. So there's another attribute that we can use. It is called the autofocus attribute. So we can add another button tag. And inside we can write maybe autofocus. And we can add the attribute autofocus inside our first button tag. So we can write autofocus. There we go, and now to make the autofocus take effect, we can reload the window, and there we go. Now we can see our button has a border, that means it's selected. Hey there, did you know you can also add CSS to a button? So let's see how to do it. So first let's add another button. There we go, and now inside we can write something like CSS. And here we go, now we have a button that says CSS. So to decorate our button with some CSS, we can come to our first button tag, then add our style attribute. And inside we can choose a bunch of things. So let's change the background color to this one. I like this one. There we go. And now we can see our button is now this color. So if you're wondering that how to add more styles, so we can do it easily by separating each styles with semicolon, then adding our styles. So let's say we want to change the font color as well. So we can write color, and then let's say we want to change the color to beige. Hey, look at that. Now we have a coral background and a beige color for the font. So as long as we separate the CSS with a semicolon, we can add as many styles as we want. So let's make the font size bigger. So let's set it to, let's say, X large. And here in our HTML document, we can see our text is bigger along with the actual button. So do you notice something? The corners are really sharp. So to make it a little round, we can use another style, which is the border radius style. So we can click this and we can set it to, let's say, 5 pixels. And look at that, now we have the corner issue fixed. So yeah, that is the basic of buttons in HTML. So that's it for today's video. If you liked it and want to appreciate my effort, you can click the like button and subscribe if you think HTML is fun.